Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Now that we've hit that point in the season where the remaining Olympia qualifications are at a premium, we're going to start seeing people get that whole Rocky Eye of the Tiger thing going on as we head down the home stretch. And right about now, classic physique standout Garrett Coelho definitely feels like someone who's starting to amp it up. Over the weekend, the third-year pro was spotted crushing another one of his monster chest sessions as he gears up for round 3 of his contest season. A few weeks back, Coelho brought in his best look of the season to a tune of a top 10 finish at a stacked Toronto Super Show. And with a few minor tweaks and bumps, I think this is absolutely a guy we could see eke out a late season win against the right lineup. Over the years, I've seen guys make some ridiculous improvements during that post-show rebound period. But what Victor Martinez is doing might be moving him into uncharted territory. Late Friday night, Victor dropped a couple of impromptu update photos just over a week after his dominating win back at the Muscle Mayhem Pro, where we see the future Hall of Famer looking absolutely insane. Victor is another one of those guys who seems to have injected new life back into his physique since making the move out to Oxygen Gym. And if he can spend the next few weeks refining his physique to bring back some of that throwback Victor Martinez separation and detail, it'll be interesting to see exactly where he lands once that Olympia ball gets rolling. Right now, we're sitting about 2.5 weeks out from kicking things off at this year's Chicago Pro. And it looks like our old friend Jeff Beckham is the latest athlete to throw his hat into the ring for this year's contest. Over the weekend, a handful of new progress photos from a nutty-looking 250-plus pound Beckham started to make their rounds as he tries to dial up a few last finishing touches before he hits the stage for the third time this season. Back at the Toronto Pro, Beckham put together what might have been his best look we've seen from him all season. So, if he can just build on some of that momentum and continue to make incremental improvements, I think he has a legitimate shot to put together back-to-back top 3 finishes for the first time in his IFBB career. Jeff Beckham isn't the only athlete coming to Chicago to make their mark on the Windy City. Soon-to-be rookie sensation Regan Grimes looks like he's ready to unleash a good old-fashioned can of whoop-ass in his own right. Over the last few weeks, we've seen the flat-out ridiculous progress photos coming from the former Arnold Amateur winner, who looks like he's packed on an insane amount of muscle in that golden age aesthetics frame during the off-season. I can't even begin to tell you what sort of muffin pump voodoo that dynamic Grimes-Aceto duo has in store over the next few weeks. All I know is that when this kid hits the stage, you're going to want to be there right front and center because he's about to go out there and put on one hell of a show. Throughout the course of the season, there's been a lot of conversation going on about the women's physique division. But for some inexplicable reason, we really haven't heard much about the second-ranked women's physique competitor on the planet, the incomparable Dani Reardon. After going into zero dark 30 mode for the majority of the season, lately we've been starting to see some signs of life coming out of the Reardon camp. And so far, all systems seem to be a go. By all accounts, Reardon is on pace to come back to the Olympia stage and pick right back up where she left off, after setting the Orleans Arena on fire last year with that blazing second-place performance. It's my personal belief that when Dani Reardon is at her best, there are probably only 2 athletes in all of women's physique good enough to beat her right now. So if a 100% Dani Reardon shows up on game day, I think she absolutely has a legitimate shot to walk out of there with the title.